Fresh off of a 4 for 5 day, we are back today looking to go 5 for 5. And the first bet we're looking at here is going to be Ty Jerome over 11.5 points. The over-under is set at 112, or for the over, that is. And over his last 5 games, he's hit this in every single game, and it's not even been really close. Same thing for over his last 10. He's hit in 9 of his 10, 16 of his last 20, and 23 of his last 30. He's hitting this at a 55% clip this year, but as you can see, over the last 30 games or so, he has really been heating up. Now, yes, they only give up the 7th least points in the NBA, but they are kind of average at the point guard position. I guess they have Jerome listed as a shooting guard, but he's really more of a point guard once he comes in. The projections here have him going for 18.5 points tomorrow night for a plus 7.02. You'd be crazy not to take this line. Next up, we're going to be looking at Quentin Post, and man, if this is his actual line, Vegas just doesn't watch the games. Now, over his last 5, yes, he didn't score against Houston last game, but he still got 12 minutes. He's going to hit a 3 within these 12 minutes, especially after he didn't hit one last time. He had 3 field goal attempts, and he had 2 3-point attempts. It's going to happen. He had 11 against Memphis in the play-in game, was a big piece there. He's hit this in 7 of 10 and 17 of his last 20 games, including 26 of his last 30. Quentin Post is a guy that averages like 9 points a game this year. This line is simply far too low at 2.5 points. Give me the over here clearly. The projections love this as well, having him scoring almost 7 points where the line is 2.5. Give me this line all day long. Next up, we're sticking with Warriors here and going with Jimmy Butler. Over his last 30 games, this doesn't look great, but this is about when Jimmy starts to start playing, which is over his last 5 games, including the playoff game where he dropped 38, the first game where he had 25, 30 against LA. He wasn't the most efficient in the world last game either, as he was only, 53% from the field is pretty good, but for playoff Jimmy, he's looking for about 60% from the field, so I'm expecting this to go up a little bit. Hit this in 6 of his last 10 games like we talked about. Now, yes, this Houston defense is really good, but the projections have him scoring a lot tomorrow night at 26.5 points, where his line is only 22.5. You're getting a discounted line here, and to make up for that, you're going to make some money. They got this DraftKings line here. Now, it is a little bit higher on FanDuel and Caesars and other sports books maybe, but right here, if it's at 22.5, we're smashing the over. If it's at 23.5, I still like the over a little bit because the projection has him scoring 26.5. Next up, we're going to be looking at Jabari Smith Jr. and him to go over 9.5 points. This Warriors defense gives up a ton of points to power forwards, especially stretch bigs, and well, that's what Jabari Smith Jr. is. 9.5 points feels a little bit low. He's hit this in 8 of his last 10, 17 of his last 20, and 22 of his last 30, including 70% last year and 67% this year. He's also 83% head-to-head against the Warriors. Give me this line all day long for Jabari Smith Jr., who they've got him projected to score about 12, almost 13 points, where the line is only 9.5. We'll take the over all day long, even if it's for not the best odds in the world. Next up, we're going to be looking at rebounds, and it's going to be DeAndre Hunter, who is going to get over 2.5 rebounds. Now, look, DeAndre is going to get a lot of minutes. Yes, he didn't play much in this Miami game, but in every single other game, he's played 20-plus minutes. We're going to round up right here in this Detroit game. As you can see here on Props.cash, lots of great tools to use. The lines here have him at 2.5 most of the spots on PrizePicks, especially. ESPN bets a little bit higher, but for PrizePicks, we're going to stick with this one and go with the rebounds, as, yes, they don't give up a ton of rebounds to small forwards, but if you look at the projections, he's supposed to get close to 5, where the line is only 2.5. DeAndre Hunter on the over 2.5 rebounds will be the final play of the day today, as he's getting 15 for his last 20, 22 for his last 30, 4 for his last 5, 7 for his last 10, 14 for 19 head-to-head against the Warriors. Give me this line all day long for DeAndre Hunter.